What's up, guys? Back in here with more reactions. We got from Young America's Foundation, shut down Dinesh D'Souza 100% owns Snowflakes, trying to stage a walkout. Now, let's see what this is about. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe while we're watching the video. Now, let's get into it.
My question for you is more based on discourse. In a climate right now with what's going on outside and what can happen in here, the word bigot being thrown around, how do we maintain a level of intellectual discourse that keeps conversation happening instead of not happening?
This use of the word bigot, you got to be very careful, because when I was here at Dartmouth, I was a freshman here in the aftermath of what's called the Berkeley free speech movement. And it was all these guys who were like, free speech, free speech, free speech. And
so he went to this school that he's Dartmouth. He went to the school that he's speaking at right now.
Guys who were like, free speech, free speech, free speech. And we supported them. Our newspaper on campus was partly modeled on the Berkeley Barb that was behind this kind of activism. It's only later I realized that when those guys take control, they will immediately start suppressing the speech of others. In other words, they don't actually believe in free speech. They believe in free speech for them. Bigot is a very loaded term. And because it has real sting and applies to real people, there's an effort to try to pin it on.
Imagine going to watch Dinesh D'Souza speak. You sit down and you listen to him speak for however long he spoke. They had to listen for quite some time because he's at the Q&A part. Usually when people like this visit, they do some sort of presentation and then they have the questions at the end. So they stuck around into the questions just to put up their little sign and walk away. I don't even know what it says. I can't read it. But like, come on. Like, imagine if you would have actually came to this trying to learn something that the other side opposing your views has to offer intellectually. They could have walked away from this really learning something, like really changed people. I don't know how they walked away from this, but just saying.
On people. See, like these guys are walking out, they're too lazy to debate with me. They're not going to. I mean, they aren't. They aren't. Because, I'll tell you why. Hold on. Look, I'm here. I'm here.
This institution, though, you would, think about that. Like, if you respect the institution and the standards that this institution upholds, for you to say that they're lazy is kind of a bit.
I'm not saying that they're lazy people. I'm simply saying that they are not willing.
That doesn't even make sense. You know, I think there's always these types of people who are just like really nice, really empathetic, really nice, usually pretty kind people for the most part, who typically lean left, right? Who always say things like that. They'll ask questions like, oh, well, what can we do about having a conversation? Or you just need to hear them out, or blah, 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 or maybe you should talk to them, or blah, 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 blah. But it's like they don't want to have the conversation. That's what's stopping it. It's not him. Clearly, clearly he's here to talk. That's why he came to talk. Every time I watch these Young America Foundation, presentations like this one, they're there at the end to ask questions and talk to anyone, people they agree with, don't agree with. So they're here to talk. I noticed people who are conservative are here to talk, especially people who are newly conservative, because you learn so much stuff all at once. You want to talk about it. You want to debate it because it's fun. We want to talk. They don't want to talk. And then at the same time, and at the same time, they don't want to talk. They also call us fascists, say we're controlling this and oppressing that. And we're all these slurs, but they don't even want to have the discussion. So I think the answer to her question is pretty evident.
Willing to do the intellectual work to stand up face to face with me. Look, if I said those things on those posters, and if I believe them, and if they're all true, this is a slam dunk against me. All someone has to do is stand up here, quote my own words back to me in the complete confidence that I would have no rebuttal, right? And crush me. And I'm saying they can't do that, and they're not going to, or if they will, I'm actually anticipating that and waiting for it, but it hasn't happened yet. So I'm just saying that the enemy of free speech is not me. The enemy of free speech are the people who would rather have that I never came, that they never would have to have that kind of debate, that they would win this confrontation by default.
Yep. Wow. That was better than I thought it was going to be. I seen it was short. I didn't expect to have so much to take from it at the end. But that was good. That was good. I mean, he summed it up exactly at the end. It's like they would rather he never even came. They would rather he shut up. They would rather he don't even speak at all. They want to get rid of his voice because it rings true to some of the events and outcomes that they have in their life. So and it hurts. The truth hurts, and they don't want to hear it, so they don't want him to speak. It is what it is. But to all the people, just speaking up and speaking your mind. Don't gotta necessarily be telling the truth, but just speaking your mind. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Right on. But yeah, that was it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on your way out the door. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. Till next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.